Phoenix Mercury honestly look incredible. After what they just did last night to the Chicago Sky, I mean, it was just an obliteration. It wasn't even close. So the Phoenix Mercury played the Chicago Sky last night and they beat them by 20 points. Final score being 85-65, where they had Brittany Griner, one of the leaders, that had 23 points. Honestly, Brittany Griner was incredible. She was doing fadeaway, step back, mid-ranges, post-up moves. She was honestly just unstoppable, honestly, all around. Then we have Diana Taurasi, who had 11 points. She made a couple of three-point shots. She was doing her thing as well. Then we have Kay Copper, who had 29 points. She was honestly just going to work on the Chicago Sky. Honestly, the game wasn't even close after the second quarter. That's how bad it got, honestly. But as you guys know, the Phoenix Mercury will be facing the Indiana Fever today. So the Phoenix Mercury will be playing against the Indiana Fever today. I'm excited to see what the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark can do against the Phoenix Mercury, because the Phoenix Mercury are really hot after that win. That was a great, phenomenal road win. But the few advantages that the Indiana Fever will have against the Phoenix Mercury is that Phoenix Mercury are playing a back-to-back. So they just played last night in Chicago. Now they have to travel again to Indiana to play the Indiana Fever. So that's one advantage that the Indiana Fever will have against the Phoenix Mercury. Another advantage the Indiana Fever will have against the Phoenix Mercury is that the Indiana Fever have yet to play a game yet. This is their first game back from the Olympic break of over a month. So I do expect Indiana Fever to have fresh legs. If you guys don't know, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, a few of the Phoenix Mercury players who played in the Olympics, so they won't be 100%. And also, a few of the players for the Phoenix Mercury played 30-35 minutes this game. As you guys can see, all their starters played 35, 33, 30 minutes, so we know fatigue is going to sit in as well since they're playing the next day as well. So I do expect the starters for the Phoenix Mercury to be fatigued when they play the Indiana Fever as well. It's honestly great to see that the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark are finally back, and they're back today for revenge. 14 games left in the season, and I can honestly see the Indiana Fever going on a win streak. Because if you guys don't know, the Phoenix Mercury and Indiana Fever have actually already played this season, and the Phoenix Mercury have yet to beat the Indiana Fever. They have yet to beat Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. As you guys can see, the first game they played, Indiana Fever won 88-82. The second game they played, it was 95-86. And the last game this season, they're playing today. And this could be potentially Diana Taurasi's last game playing against Caitlin Clark. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Phoenix Mercury to finally get one win against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. And I honestly don't see it happening tonight or never. I can honestly see the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark just honestly sweeping the Phoenix Mercury. And the Indiana Fever have all the advantages to beat the Phoenix Mercury. Home crowd, sellout home crowd just to see Caitlin Clark play. I mean, fresh legs, they haven't played in over a month. This is their first game back. They won't be fatigued as well because this will honestly be their first game back. So they honestly have all the advantages against the Phoenix Mercury to pull out this win. Phoenix Mercury are off a back-to-back. They're traveling from city to another city, and all their starters played 30-35 minutes. There's a lot of advantages for the Indiana Fever to get this done. I personally feel like the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark leading the way, they will get this win and they will be sweeping the Phoenix Mercury today. What do you guys think down in the comments below? Do you believe the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark will sweep the Phoenix Mercury today?